I'm proud to be here with the new signing for Chelsea.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Congratulations.
Nice one.
No, I can't join Chelsea. Transfer window has closed now.
It doesn't matter. You're a free agent.
No, I'm not a free agent. I'm signed to Real Madrid.
How many pounds per week?
No, it's that kind of Osimhen, so I rejected.
Oh, that kind of you rejected.
Of course, they don't have money in that club.
Yeah, I rejected that.
They'll be raising shoulder, but they cannot offer you good salary.
Thank you.
Don't worry, we'll pay you.
No. Okay, I thought you said Valencia. I thought we were going to mention Valencia, but thank God you said.
Well, they can't even pay themselves.
No, they can't. So I was shocking when he said we will.
But talking about Chelsea though, 1-0 victory. Were they in your sleep?
Me. Put Chelsea on my sleep.
Because we did say it a while back that you have to first wait and observe.
You have to wait
because they could easily
Chelsea.
have lost that game.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
But they came back to win. And why did you not have tips for us this weekend?
She was completing a major transfer now.
2 weeks now. Isn't it has been dodging?
She was completing a major
I'm not
transfer,
dodging.
but she's back.
She has been dodging.
No,
because she couldn't do 10
I
over
went for
10.
a good consultation to understand.
So you're
what
back
I
and
need.
better.
I'm back
She
and
went for a
better.
bet.
Can we expect 10 over 10
course.
from you?
10 over 10, sure, this weekend.
No, which weekend?
Okay, there's
Champions
Yes,
League.
Champions League.
Don't worry, 10 over 10 comes in.
Okay, now we'll be waiting. What did you do?
I did 8 over 10. First of all, Leipzig, wherever you are, Leipzig. I'll refrain from saying what I want to
that they are
say.
playing 0-0.
I'll refrain from
And you
saying what I
remember
want to
that
say.
the time that Sari had told us that anytime you see Leipzig, just give them straight win.
It was very,
And I told you.
it was over 1.5.
It was very
And I told you.
It was very annoying because
It's a
every
fact,
other
sir.
team did
on
over
Saturday did 1.5.
and they gave Openda a penalty.
And he missed it. Because if he had scored that penalty in
It-
74th
yes.
minutes to have opened up
To
the
have
game,
opened
another
up the
goal
game,
would have
yes,
entered.
and we'll see.
And
First of
like
all.
I said, I was just following the stats. Last season, 30 out of the 34 games produced 1.5. So
That
of
shows
course
you
it's reasonable
sometimes.
to.
And Union Berlin, that a side that can score as well, but that day was just, it was not it. Man.
Sad.
But let's move on.
But
Talk
let's move on.
about
Let's
the
talk
big
about-
winners of the weekend.
The big winners of the weekend are Manchester United after a 3-0 victory over Southampton.
Yes, no.
Fantastic victory to get Ten Hag's
They beat
scary
They
Reds.
beat Southampton.
Eh.
How is
Yes,
that
that's
news?
the big
Scary
winners.
Devils.
3-0.
Yes, now.
He wants
Why
to-
would we talk
no, he
about a
wants
team
to
that
buy
won 1-0
Well,
after packing the
For
balls?
a club that don't even have to win any title, you want us to
Eh?
start.
You beat Tottenham, it's not special.
Well, you've been beating them for a while.
Tottenham is not good now.
Wait, at least I did not win with 2 penalties and do like this to celebrate. I did not do Black Panther
Nice
after scoring 2 penalties.
Nice one.
That's better.
Talking about people that should have lost this weekend, they actually should have lost.
Yes, no.
But let's not go there yet.
Celebrate
We'll
great.
get there.
Let's talk about.
We'll get there. Let's talk about our Premier
the
League
Premier
first.
League
We'll
now
get there first.
from a betting perspective. I don't think we'll see a more peculiar week than this game week 4. At least in the first half. Liverpool lost to Nottingham Forest at home. The odds for Liverpool to win were 1.11. In fact, I remember while me and Sarah were on set, we avoided Liverpool win because the odds were so
little. We had to add.
we had to say Liverpool over 6. No, Liverpool over 6.5 corner, and they did it. They played 7 corners.
Yeah.
So we were right on that one.
had to
Anybody
move
that
on.
followed us for Liverpool game, we were right. We said Liverpool over 6.5
Because
corners.
the straight win was not.
But this does this bring us back to? I mean, I don't want
What
to
we
sound
said.
like, oh, I said it, but
no, but
we did say it. I mean, that's why
Please,
we're
we
here
did
on
say
Betting
it.
Experts. So we're here to guide people
We told
based on what we are noticing. Yeah, and we said at the beginning of the season that we will see much more closer games.
Yeah.
The big side will probably still win, but much more closer games. Is this something we should explore in the coming weeks?
Oh, definitely. I mean, look at Ipswich.
Yeah.
The last time out against Fulham, we said Fulham should win, maybe, but like probably close or something.
Against Brighton,
and they played
away.
1-1. Against Brighton away, everybody was like, definitely they're going to lose, and they played 0-0.
I told you now with Davis at the
Oh,
heart
here
of
we go.
defense.
Here we
Even
go.
City did beat Brentford, but it was not.
Yeah,
it
the
was
margin
2-1.
wasn't much.
2-1.
We saw Everton blow a 2-0 lead
Again,
again.
those guys. This is the season they get. I think I'll actually put decent money on Everton to get relegated
for 3
now.
seasons now, they've been within that
escaping.
relegation.
They
They've been
won't escape this
escaping
one.
it.
I
They might
promise
still do
you
their
they won't.
magic.
I
You never
promise
can
you they
tell.
won't escape this one.
No, but
Because if you look at
Sean has something for me.
Yeah, because Sean didn't even really sign much players in the market. He's one coach that has been restricted when it comes to transfer market.
Yeah,
Everton
because
are
of
not
all the
signing.
PSR.
They are losing the best of players, and he still tries to keep them afloat. So I would not really want to blame the manager. I think it's more of the club and their kind of hierarchy.
But I'm sorry, I'm going to blame the manager if you have a 2-0 lead. Twice.
Yes, twice.
The first one was even like last 5 minutes or something. And
from 87 minutes.
Think about
you were
it.
leading to you at 87 minutes.
One of Pep's disciples, one of the people that used to play the kind of football that Premier League teams are always mocking. Lost two leads like that, like Bielsa or something. They would have roasted everybody. But these are the managers that they talk about that these ones, Basbos, blah blah blah. They still throw away leads.
So we always say that we're always scared of odds sometimes. Moving forward, this season, I will not be scared of odds again. I won't be scared of odds. I especially for the Premier League, I think we'll see much closer games. So when I get that feeling that Tottenham are playing against Southampton, even though I feel Tottenham will win, but I feel like it will be
close. I have to ask you a question.
Yeah,
Arsenal at home against Ipswich. Do you think it will be close?
It can be a 3-0 win for us. So handicap 4.
So it's not
don't score too much. Arsenal don't score too much. Exactly. When we see Chelsea, they always power. But against the other side, we take it low. And speaking about Arsenal this weekend, everybody expected both teams to score, or most people expected.
I expected 2.5.
For me, I was looking at. It was a win for
the lineup for Tottenham. Bentancur, Maddison, like he just threw everything at it.
They've still not been.
I think you guys need to also give Arsenal some credit. Arteta, like, if there's one thing I don't like about him in previous years, is that he doesn't learn from mistakes. He's so strong-headed. He learns this time around. Like, we don't need to play beautiful football every time.
Yeah, I just play dirty.
Sometimes just get
win
3 points. Win ugly.
That was what
anyhow
he brought
you need to
him.
win.
That
Like,
tactics.
it's not a surprise that you
keep it.
And this is what I'm going to tell to Postecoglou. You need to learn lessons. He said before the game that there's nothing like big derby game. It's just a normal game. Now you saw that in the first half alone, there were 7 yellow cards. That's the most we've seen. In the last 20 years.
That's for the
Premier League.
No, I think Chelsea's game.
No, the first half.
For the first
Chelsea's
half.
was for the full match. 14 yellow cards.
This angle and his talk.
And he said after they beat you said rubbish again that I always win in my second season.
Since last season I've been saying it.
No, a match. That was match.
When you have 4 points from 4 games. The last time Tottenham had this kind of opening was under Redknapp.
Because there's Carabao Cup, there's FA Cup. You can win something.
You can't win it. I'm going to say it on Betting
How are you the sports manager and you're making that kind of bold statement? He will now come and I'm waiting for the excuse he's going to give.
But sir, if you can dream
I said it. You know, last season when he was talking at first when he came and he was talking flowery and everything, I said this guy, we're going to see more Rav. We're going to see more Rav. He was using that during that Man City thing. He was using it to take attention away from the fact that his side were trash and they were losing points anyhow. He started talking about mentality, blah blah. Look at what he now said. And this weekend.
No, but what he talked about mentality then wasn't wrong. Remember that game they had against City where they lost.
They were trash.
No, they were trash. But
he kept going on and on about it. Baba, what's your own mentality that you're losing points every week?
And as a coach, you need to be ready to learn and unlearn. Now, since he came to Spurs like last season, he has been saying, he's not going to sign a set piece coach. I think Spurs are the only top 6 side that do not have a set piece coach. I think they are the only one. And you can see Arsenal. You can see what Nicolas Jova has done for us.
That's the difference for Arsenal in many tight games. They are
the highest scoring side.
42 set pieces since Mikel Arteta came in. That's the most of any side in Europe.
I think it's 43.
43, yes. If you add yesterday. 43 set pieces. And out of those 43, 18, we've won the game. We've won a match by 18 set pieces. So set pieces can literally raise your game.
They are throwing coaches.
Yes.
And that changed something.
You can't just come out and say stuff like I'm not
Things
going to.
Things are changing.
You need to be ready to learn and
sometimes you see
learn.
the truth and you just want to cover it up because if you look at it, if you look at the last 4 games Arsenal has played against Tottenham, 3 of them Arsenal has won them through set piece.
Yeah.
And he always looks down on it, especially for Ange Postecoglou. This is something you have to look at and say. And there kind of the margins are not so much. We just show you that you need to play because it's a derby. everyone is looking at it. It's more of rivalry.
It's
Arsenal
marginal.
would prefer to lose to even to Ipswich than to Tottenham because it's going to be bad for them.
From a betting perspective now, since we are betting expert in Nigeria, is Premier League slowly becoming the most volatile league to bet on? You know, everybody always say that like home is always sure to win. This weekend, only 2 home sides won. Only 2 home sides, and the first one was City beat Brentford. And Aston Villa was the second home victory, and they came from behind to win. No other home team won, and there were 5 away wins. Unlike one certain league in Africa that away teams struggle to win.
If you notice that,
before Isn't fire me.
If it's
only
2 home wins.
What are you saying now?
I didn't mention names. No vex.
Please don't try.
I didn't mention names. But then there were 5 away wins in the Premier League this weekend. Only 2 home wins. Is Premier League slowly becoming the most volatile league to bet on?
Well, volatile.
Like anything can just happen.
La Liga is, for me, La Liga
Serie A.
or Serie A.
Serie A is still. you notice that we ran away from Serie A.
Even La Liga does that too.
Yeah,
but unlike the Premier League, you can look at some games and you tell yourself that it's either you are going for the corner market or something.
Exactly. My new strategy is corners. I played corners for the Premier League.
If you do it in Serie A, it will go bad.
Like March.
So, but let's talk about Manchester United. We slay them every time. So when they win, let's at least talk about them. They recorded a 3-0. To be fair, they always beat Southampton. It's not Southampton they beat 9. It's not Southampton they scored 9 one time.
But to be fair, they don't always.
In recent times, it has been much.
They drew 8 of their last 13 against Southampton. They just don't lose to them.
Yes,
but but this one was fairly easy. But even then,
do you think exactly that? I wanted to say I watched that game and I did not really see anything exciting. Do you think it's just Southampton or do you think they are back?
Who?
It's Manchester
United. Were they ever there? Okay, I can't say they are back, but do you think they are on the up?
You saw Casemiro playing through ball. Yeah, and you think they are back. That's fugazi now. It's because it's Southampton now. We'll see how back they are, because even Man U fans themselves were not convinced. I mean, they were happy that we won. Blah, blah,
but give it to Lord Onana. Give it to Lord Onana for saving it.
Top African goalkeeper.
And you also want to look at Rashford getting that goal. I think it will help. I'm happy for him because every player that struggles, that's his last goal since March. Do you know how long March is? And not to have scored. So for him to have scored, I think it's one good booster for him. At least in front of goal, it might be more decisive.
Football is about confidence.
When he has, and that's
he can enter a run now of just scoring, because now you've taken a shot, it entered, start feeling
it works well with psychology. You want to score.
So just like to finally wrap things up here, what do you think were the betting opportunities missed this weekend for the Premier League?
Can we first start with that one team really spoiled everyone's team? I think one team,
Liverpool and Brighton.
Liverpool. And we always say that when you make your picks, if you can, try not to have the same team in all of
the same selection
in your slips.
That's also something for all our viewers to note. Do not put the same selection in all your tips, because that means if that selection should cast, all your tickets don't bust.
Also, in the spirit of responsible gaming, please don't have 15 slips.
Wait, so just a quick question here. How many, in your own logic, how many slips do you think is responsible to have per weekend? From Friday to Sunday, how many slips?
5. With 500 on each one.
5 slips. It's now made you have like 60.
But don't do slips on Friday. Because you'll be
tempted to rebet.
Yes, that's when you start chasing losses. So I think that same 5 should be the best. You shouldn't overgo, because most times when people stretch more than that 5 is when they are chasing losses. I played, you go and put that 12:30 p.m.
or when they want to blow.
And you start changing.
So on a final note here, we've talked about betting opportunities missed. Like, we should not be scared to back the underdogs, even if it's to score at least, maybe not to win, but we should not be afraid to go all out. So what about opportunities to look forward to in the coming game weeks?
Corners. I noticed that corners, that market is
corner kicks.
Go for it.
But it did not work out for you.
I won this weekend corners.
What's your opportunity?
I still look at it. I still like that goals, but it's not working. It's not working. So what I'm thinking of going for now is one that Colade tries to do. Those builders where you can tip either this player to do, like Harvard's shots on target. Those are things I will be looking out for this time.
But it didn't work this weekend.
No, not for just Harvard. That's for Liverpool. But it's not for all the players now. You have to look at the key players in those teams. Even like Rashford, you can build a Rashford shot on target.
Also, Haaland and it's going to work anytime.
Even Haaland's shot on
target.
Yeah, it won't be
good. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. For me, my own opportunity is handicap. I don't think I've actually used any handicap in the Premier League this season. I think from next week, I'm going to start including them in my ticket. Those were my opportunities missed for the Premier League weekend. And on that note, that's all we have time for you in this video. It promises to be a very exciting week because the new Champions League format is about to begin. And of course, Betting Expert Nigeria will be here to give you all the latest odds, tips, news, information and analysis you need to do. And also we'll be releasing a video on how or what to know before you place your bets on the new Champions League format. It's been a very swell time for myself, Sarah, and the new Chelsea signing
Duchess
of Sports. Until we come your way next time, stay cool.